Hey guys, Fox here. Time for some Game Gots. My shelf was getting full of stuff I've picked up over the last month, and I think I need to go ahead and make a pickups video, or Game Gots rather. So let's take a quick look. So I'm sure a lot of you are like me, struggling to find a PS5. I had ordered some other things that I could pre-order before. Got those in the mail, but been unlucky getting a PS5. The scalpers are extremely strong on this one. You see people on Twitter bragging that they have like 100, 200 PS5s that their bots have bought for them. And that's frustrating because I just want one. I'm not in it to make a quick buck. I just want a damn PS5 so I can play some Demon's Souls. But that's okay. That's the only real game I really care to play right now on the PS5. So everything else you can still probably play on the PS4. So it's okay if I wait. I mean, I was excited. This is the first system that I wanted at launch that I have not been able to get. So, and here's a quick thing. Please, please, people, do not support scalpers. Do not pay scalper prices. Let them eat it. And let them sell it at a right MSRP. I know some people want to take advantage and make a quick dollar, but do not buy from scalpers, because it'll just make this continue. It'll be bad, and they'll keep buying up all the PS5s when they're available, and people like me will not have a chance to buy one at MSRP. So, all right, off my soapbox. So I did get the charging stand for the DualSense, because I like to have a couple controllers on hand and have one always charged up, and I love having charging stations. Also, my secondary controller. I haven't bothered to open these up because it'll just kind of tease me a little bit, because I hear a lot of good things about this controller and it looks pretty awesome. I want to play with it, but I'll wait patiently when I get a console so I can have fun with it. As you guys saw in some of my other videos, I got some collector's editions, so I'm not gonna, if you want to see more on these collector's editions, go check out the other videos I made individually for these. But here's Trails of Cold Steel 4. Really loving that game, about 45 hours into it. Really enjoying it. Here's a steelbook for it. I kept this out because I usually pull these out and put them on display. Here is the collector's edition for Stardew Valley. This is a really nice one. You guys will enjoy looking at the unboxing of this one if you feel like it. Here's all the stuff in it. That little wood standee is amazing. And here is the one for Shantae and the Seven Sirens. Shantae games are just fun. They're bubbly. I like to use bubbly as a term to describe them. Good, fun action platformers, and artwork's always superb because WayForward is a pretty awesome game developer. They did River City Girls. I know a lot of people are a fan of that one. Sorry, I have to reach over me. Let's get into some games here. I got a single game for my Neo Geo Pocket, which is awesome because I might have to bring this one to work when I have slow times and play myself some Neo Turf Masters. I really wanted a boxed version of this because I love having boxed copies of especially portable handheld games. But it's so damn expensive, and the cart only is like a third of the price. So, you know, I just wanted to save a little cash and just got the cartridge version. Usually not a supporter of reproduction carts, but when it comes to reproductions of Japanese only titles and they have English translations already put on the cartridge, I will grab one because that just means I really want to play the game. And of course I'm waiting on a legit copy, a Japanese conversion, so I'll have an actual copy of the game. I'm talking about Grandia Parallel Trippers here. So this is a reproduction for the Game Boy Color, and it's got the full English translation on it. And I've played a couple hours of it. It's okay. It's not bad. It crashed on me once, but that could just be because this is a repro, cartridge. I'll show you the cartridge itself. one-handed here. They put it in a little generic blue cartridge with the label on it. But I'm a huge Grandia fan, and I've always wanted to play Parallel Trippers. I think there's one other game I want to get to, some kind of museum game. I forgot the name of it, but I'll have to find that one in Japanese. Maybe there's a English translated version of that as well. Uh-oh, 3DS alert. I was watching some YouTube videos and some people were talking about this game, and it's a game I actually skipped on the 3DS. Surprised I did, because it's right up my alley and I kind of want to play it. And that's Lord of Magna, Made in Heaven. This was not hard to find. Apparently there was a lot of new stock available for this, so it was it wasn't like cheap or anything. It was like $35, but I was happy to get it for, less than its going rate. So this is a good little strategy RPG, and apparently there's some kind of, I don't know, some business with the girls. You can probably some dating sim aspects in it, but whatever. But I'm really interested in the strategy version of this. So I heard it was a good title, so I went ahead and picked that one up. This was from Shantae and the Seven Sirens. Here's the steelbook for it, just in case you guys just want to see that. It's actually a really good steelbook. Good artwork here. And the limited run card that came with it. It's okay. I usually do a bunch of different. Here's the game too. I apparently had these all taken apart. So go ahead and show that real quick. And, well, here's Stardew Valleys as well. Alright, a couple more Switch games here. I picked them up in the bargain bin at Best Buy. Only $12 a piece, so I know it says 20, but it was only 12. But I picked up a physical copy of Sonic Mania. Really solid, old school Sonic game. This is a lot of fun. $12, definitely a good deal on that one. And Katamari Damacy Reroll. This was also $12. So. And these are some games that my son might like to enjoy to play, but I doubt it. He's, kids nowadays, they're into Minecraft and Roblox, and that's about it. Their life revolves around those games. Oh, speaking of PS5, I found this one. Here's my copy of Demon's Souls. So I'll be ready once I get a console. I'll have all my stuff that I want. Really looking forward to playing this. This game looks amazing from what I've seen. Here's another limited run pickup for the PS4, and it's Outer Wilds. I heard a lot of good things about this game, so I think this is going to be a fun one that I might play sooner rather than later. Explore handcrafted solar system, unravel an ancient mystery, brave the wilds. Looks a lot of fun. A lot of people really praise this title, so happy to get that. And here's the card. There are two more PS4 games. Decided to finally pick these up. They were interesting, but wasn't sure. But some other people on YouTube talked them up. Said if you can get past the fan service in these games, the gameplay is actually really, really good and a lot of fun. So I was like, all right, they're not that expensive. So it's Knights of Azure. Have not played them yet, but I know it's an action RPG. A lot of fun, but a lot of fan service. So if you can get past that, you're in for a good game, apparently. Picked up the second one. They say it's not as good as the first one, but this was pretty cheap. I think I found it on eBay for $10, so looking forward to giving that a roll. Let's see here. I'm gonna switch hands quick. Move some stuff over. Let's do with this. So I found this at Target and I thought it was pretty cool. And it is the little My Arcade Mini Contra arcade cabinet, and it plays pretty well. It is a port of the arcade version of Contra. This is not the NES version, and this is actually really pretty well made. The coin slot lights up, the marquee lights up, and it's got the long vertical monitor just like the arcade, and it's definitely the arcade version. It's pretty good fun. So this is a fun one I'm gonna put on the shelf that I keep pulling down and playing for like 10 minutes. It's pretty difficult though. But it's a good time. Let's get this here. So here's one thing that I know scalpers were trying to pounce up, but I was lucky enough to grab one on Amazon, and that's the new Game & Watch from Nintendo for the Super Mario Brothers. This is pretty cool. It feels exactly like the old Game & Watches. It's the same build quality pretty much, except it's got a nice color screen, and you can play Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers 2, or as we know as Lost Levels, and it's got a version of Ball on there, and of course a nice little clock. And it is rechargeable via USB-C, so this is a pretty cool device. Really good collector's item, and also just kind of fun to play some Mario Brothers on the go. A couple soundtracks here. Let's go off with first one I already made a video on, and that is the Grandia Complete soundtrack. Very happy to have this. I've always wanted an official soundtrack from them, but it's hard to get a legitimate one because it was in Japan. For those of you who've been looking for one though, Wayo Records has this. It's really good. I got a little mini soundtrack. It's called the Shinra soundtrack from the Final Fantasy VII remake. Pretty good because this has got the main songs on it. I think it's about 12 tracks. Very good. I mean, really good soundtrack. And this, you can get this from Square Enix's online store, and it's only $20. And I think it's worth it. It sounds great. They also threw in this Square Enix music sampler CD with it for free, and it's just got a lot of random tracks from different games. You got Mobius, Final Fantasy. Some of these I just can't read Japanese. Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy VII Remake there, Nier Replicant, Nier Reincarnation, Octopath Traveler, Saga Collection, Dissidia. So there's some Nier and Final Fantasy love on there. So it's a fun little CD to check out. A couple really cheap grabs on eBay because apparently I was up late one night and pretty bored. Found some stuff real cheap, but wanted to add it too because it's something from my childhood, and that's the big box version of the original Warcraft, Orcs and Humans. So very happy to get this. From what I understand, it is complete, but I'm not a big box PC collector. But I definitely played and beat this many times. And keep things from moving around, but it's got the game CD, the warranty card, the little ad booklet, little secrets guide. This definitely reminds me of the early 90s of different guides where it's just pretty wordy. And then of course the original manual. So real happy to have that one. And of course, to follow it up, we got Warcraft 2, Tides of Darkness. Now this one was really cheap because these are a dime a dozen. And I'm not sure if this one's complete. It's got the manual and the disc and the warranty card, but I have a feeling there was something else in here, but it might not be because I don't think this is the original release of Warcraft 2. I don't know, it might be, but it's got all these faux stickers on it, so I'm going to say that it's not. But love Warcraft 2. A lot of fond memories of playing this, and I don't know, it's like the winter time in like 95, 96 or something like that. I just remember sitting, it was snowing outside, and I would just be playing through Warcraft 2. A lot of fun, a lot of great memories with the old RTS versions of Warcraft. And the last thing I got is a non-gaming related item, but it's okay. It's Back to the Future's 35th anniversary. I've already showed off the special steelbook edition of the movies that I got. And here I got from, I believe this is a NECA item, but it's the Back to the Future Marty McFly 1985 version. So I also have the Doc Brown coming. here it is. Pretty high quality little posable figure. It's got all the stuff. I'm not sure if I want to take them out and pose them or not, or just leave them in the box. It's hard to say. Not sure what I want to do. But it's my favorite movie. And here's some of the other Martys. You got Biff Tannen, they made 2015 Marty, and the Tales from Space Marty. But I do have Doc Brown coming as well. So there you have it, guys. Big old Gang Guts. And let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.